Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Today we have some official updates to go over. We received some additional information in regards to the standalone Shallot DLC and some info about ranked matches. We're going to go ahead and break everything down. Without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into it. So I'm sure we all remember the dramatic showdown tournament that Bandai hosted a couple months ago. We got the 12 grand finalists competing to see who could be the new champion. They also went ahead and teased DLC Pack 2, which that's old information. We can already play as those DLC 2 characters. But they went ahead and mentioned something about ranked matches. This is what they had to say.
So also in the future, we're planning to review a bit the ranked match system into a seasonal ranked match system.
There's going to be a seasonal ranked match system on the horizon. This was 3 months ago that they mentioned this. It wasn't until a couple of days ago where the official Dragon Ball Games Twitter page followed up with additional details. This is what they had to say. We are implementing a seasonal system for ranked matches commencing in early July. The current ranked match period will conclude on June 23rd, at which time players will receive titles based on their final rank as Season 0 rewards. So you have until the end of this month, June 23rd, to climb up the ranks, try your best to get those different rewards before they reset everything for the new upcoming seasonal system, which again is in early July. Subsequent seasons will begin with a partial rank resets determined by the player's performance in the preceding season. Basically, what this is trying to say, with each new season that starts, players will be ranked accordingly. Again, that just depends on how well you performed in the last season. We'll be getting demoted to a certain rank. Now, we won't necessarily be getting demoted to the very beginning because, again, it does say partial rank resets. So they will basically just assign us a rank and we just work from there. That's interesting if you ask me. I'm not necessarily heavy when it comes to online ranked battles or season system battles, whatever it's called at this point. I'm mainly an offline type of player, but this is still very cool to get. The interesting part for me that caught my eye is going to be the very first sentence right here. This update will be dropping in early July. Now, DLC Pack 3. It's been confirmed that it's going to be dropping sometime in quarter 3. And as we all know, July is in quarter 3. And with every new DLC, we get a free update. So real quick, here we have the update history just to show you guys. So April 23rd, that's the free update, but for the actual DLC 2 pack, that dropped on the 24th. So we got the update a day before the DLC. For DLC 1, same thing. This DLC dropped on the 20th of January, and we got that free update the same day. What I'm trying to say is, what if Dragon Ball Games, the Twitter page, accidentally gave us the month window for DLC 3? Because all we knew so far was quarter 3 of 2025. And as I just showed, with every single DLC, we do get a free update. This could be that free update. Now, that's just speculation slash copium. This very well could be a one-off update, not necessarily part of a DLC, because they have done some of those before. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all of that. But this just got me thinking a little bit, because since July is in quarter 3, it's been confirmed July, August, or September, and then we get this piece of additional information, an update's about to drop for ranked match in early July. I could see DLC 3 dropping in early July as well, because also keep in mind that there's a 3-month period from each DLC. DLC Pack 1 dropped in January. 3 months later, April, we got DLC 2. Another 3 months. What is that? July. You know what I mean? So that's, again, not confirmed. Maybe they're just hinting, or, you know, maybe I'm just reading too much into this. Now, don't get this confused with the Shallot DLC update. So going over here, they went ahead and dropped all this information yesterday. Shallot DLC is on the horizon. It's going to be dropping on the 27th of June. Along with the pack, 2 original Legends BGM tracks are also coming to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero as parts of a free update. So don't get this free update confused with the seasonal system. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It does say early July, and this is going to be dropping at the end of June, next week, right? So again, that's just more evidence, if you will. With each DLC, we do get a free update. So going over here to the official Japanese Sparking Zero website, they went ahead and updated this. We have additional info in regards to the standalone Shallot bundle. Of course, he's also part of the season pass, which does cost $35 US. If you already have that purchased, then you don't have to worry about anything. Just wait until the 24th to play as this character early. But if we scroll down here, we have the retail price. 300 yen. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be 100% accurate because I went ahead and checked the price for the season pass and it says 3,600 yen. But when you check the PlayStation, Xbox stores, it says 3,960 yen. So when the Shallot standalone DLC does drop, it could be a little bit over 300 since the season pass is over than what it says over here on the website. You know what I mean? But let's just say it is 300 yen, which this is giving us a general idea of the price of the character, to be fair. I went ahead and did the conversion of 300 yen, and it's equal to $2.07. Again, it could be around $3, $2.99. I could see Shallot being around $3 or even $4 because I went ahead and kind of price matched all the other DLC characters. So for DLC 1, there's a total of 11 characters, right? With the transformations. DLC 2, we got a total of 8 characters. And even for the pre-order bonus, it was 1 character. Of course, if you pre-ordered Sparking Zero early, then you got the character for free. But eventually, they went ahead and added base mini Goku. They're calling it the pre-order pack. You can get this character for $4 US. So if Shallot is around $3, then I think that's fair. Now, you do get a bit of extra content with this pre-order bonus. Gogeta and Broly, all their transformations, specifically the Dragon Ball Super variants. But you can already get these characters with in-game currency, right? So basically, if you're buying the pre-order pack, you're just getting the pack for Goku. So going over here, DLC Pack 1, we got a total of 11 characters with the price of $18 US. Dang, yeah, this was an expensive pack. So let's go ahead and pull out the calculator. $18 divided by 11 characters. That's $1.60 per character. Going over here to DLC Pack 2, also known as Diamond Pack 1, we got 8 playable characters, and the total of this pack was $10 US. So again, go ahead and do the calculations. 10 divided by 8, $1.25 per character. Interesting. So it might be a bit more expensive if you look at it this way, right? Just calculating how much each character costs. So going back over here, if this website is accurate, the retail price 300 yen, we already did the conversion, $2, then that's right around all the other characters. What was it? $1.60 for each character for DLC 1, $1.25 for each character for DLC 2. You know what I mean? So around $2 would be fair for Shallot. But if it is $2.99, and then I guess. Now going over to the character tab, they went ahead and added another category called Others. Isn't this interesting? They of course included Shallots from Dragon Ball Legends, but something to note is that they're not calling it Dragon Ball Legends. You can see how we have all the other categories: Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Daima, movie version. You know, why not call this category Dragon Ball Legends since he is from that game? Instead, they're calling it Others. So I'm going to be saving this speculation for a separate video, but what if they have other characters planned from different Dragon Ball games? Like Xenoverse 2, as I mentioned before, we could see Mira, Toa. We got Dragon Ball Fighters with Android 21 and her transformation, the Majin transformation. I think there's like 3 different variants of Majin, right? Like the good form, the evil form, and then like the the purple transformation form. It's strange. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about that later, but isn't that cool? We have an other category. That's just, I like what I said before, man. Them including Shallot in the first place just opens the doors to potential other Dragon Ball game collaborations, and I'm looking forward to it. Over here, we have additional screenshots of Shallots. This is the European Sparking Zero websites. Check that out. We got the full character render. I really like his design with the dark color scheme over the tail, and he has more of that original Sadala outfit, right? Something similar to Kaba. Again, not too familiar with Legends, just going off the appearance. And this is going to be the English Sparking Zero website. They haven't updated this one just yet. Scroll all the way down. Jesus, how many characters are there? Yeah, so Shallot isn't incorporated in the English one. And that's basically it for today. Thank you guys for the immense support. As always, stay tuned for more Sparking Zero update videos and speculation videos. Again, I do have a couple plans. This is it for today. Thank you guys for the support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!